Hello YouTube, Professor Cadre here. Welcome to Piping 302 Driving.
Ooh.
For many pipe smokers, a long drive and a pipe seem like a natural combination. There's not plenty, but there's a handful of videos on my channel from the past that are just me smoking a pipe on a long drive. Driving changes the priorities. The pipe needs to remain secondary to operating the vehicle safely. So today we're going to look at how to make smoking on the road simpler, cleaner, and less distracting. Basically, prepare before you move. You want to do as much as possible before driving. So before pulling away, pack the pipe, get your tobacco put away, have cleaners accessible if you think you're going to need them, know where the pipe will safely rest, make sure you have an appropriate place for ash. Anything requiring real attention should be handled while the vehicle is still stopped,
Speaking of the appropriate place for ash, the first thing that comes to my mind is don't ash out the window. Because once you have stuff, it's not because of, littering per se. It's just that once you have the chance of, burning embers flying into your back seat,
Right.
that's where the whole safe driving thing goes out the window. You put it, having a place to ash
Yeah,
to
you can
the
let it
right
go
of
out.
you,
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah. Yeah, there's plenty of products that they make for that. They might be marketed for cigars, but they'll work just as well for pipe
yeah.
ash.
Because that, I think that would be the number one safety hazard is like once you get some wind involved and you got burning embers flying into the
Yeah,
seat.
beyond like distracting your attention if you were like tamping or being finicky or trying to pack a flake,
Of
while you're
course,
driving or
but
something
that's
like
about the
that.
same as like
But
eating while you drive. I mean, you
right,
should. It's a distraction. We're not condoning it per se, but people do that all the time. It can be done safely and it can be done irresponsibly. But
yeah,
I've had burning embers fly in the back of my car through or cigarette butts or things
yeah,
like that,
yeah.
and yeah, all next thing you know, you're like, oh my,
You're
between
pulled
is there
over
a
on the highway.
fire?
You're trying to like,
Yeah, is
you're
there going
trying
to
to
be a
find it.
fire in my
Yeah,
back seat or?
yeah. Definitely want to avoid ashing out the window, at least without letting the pipe go out.
Yep.
Um, it's not the most demanding tobacco's time. Like you're going to want to look for a manageable pipe with a secure stem, an easy burning tobacco, blend that doesn't require constant attention. I mean, you could pick one like that. You just probably won't be able to enjoy it
Yeah.
as fully.
Yeah.
You know, Smaller or moderate sized bowl may also make more sense than something intended for a larger contemplative smoke, unless the drive is very long. But a larger pipe may be uncomfortable to clench, and you're realistically going to be doing a lot of clenching
Yeah.
on the road.
Yep. Yeah. If you want to use both hands.
Yeah, so the biggest concern is about avoiding distraction. If the pipe goes out, it goes out. Don't let keeping it lit compete with driving. Like you said, there's ways
Yep.
to do it safely. Uh, Relight adjustable, deal with problem when stopped if you can. Likewise, have a planned place for ash rather than improvising with a hot pipe while moving, particularly risking having those embers just dispersed throughout your vehicle.
Yeah.
So the vehicle environment, there's its own considerations like ventilation, smoke buildup, lingering odor, the wind from the windows, hot ash, other passengers, if applicable. An open window could help with ventilation, but too much airflow can make the tobacco burn hotter and faster. You definitely want to consider whether people riding with you actually want to share in that. I mean, something to be said if it's your car and they're in it, but if
Right. Right. Yeah.
yeah,
Consideration depends what kind of friend you are.
right. Um, yeah, pipe can make a long drive more enjoyable, but only when it remains effortless. Really, prepare before you move. Choose simple equipment. Manage the smoke and ash in a responsible manner. Never allow a relight or a troublesome pipe to become more important than the road, though. If something needs your attention, let the pipe go out. You can always relight it later.
Yeah, I think for me, what's coming to mind is the most two important things I would consider is have a place to put the pipe down safely when you
Mm-hmm.
don't, that might not even be clenching, just a place to put the pipe down for whatever reason, and a place to put the ash,
Yeah, I no longer smoke in my current car, but when I did, I had a thing that you put in the little cup holder. It's just a little ashtray, and I had a thing that I glued on the door, a pipe rest.
Yep, there you go.
And it was more than adequate. It was cheap. It was probably $10-15 for all of that equipment.
Mm-hmm.
Till next time, thanks for watching.